So, hello again, everyone. I have legendary footballer turned into an entrepreneur, as he just told me. A fantastic man and inspiration to a lot of young footballers here in our country as well. He's a philanthropist as well. Patrice, did I say your name correctly?
You say it perfectly. I feel like even you sound French.
Welcome to CNN News 18. Thank you so much for speaking to us. It's an honor to have you with us over here.
Thank you so much for having me. I think I just arrived here 2 days ago. I was already in love with India without coming here, but now I am here and it's the first and not the last time.
Definitely, we are expecting you here pretty often. But tell us, how has it been here in India? How has India treated you so far?
So I'll be honest with you, soon as I arrived, I land, I was already smiling just to feel like the connection, the happiness. People ask me, Patrice, where is your favorite city or, country? And I say, it all depends of the people. And just to see so many people and I see so many, Indian people with the smile on their face. And this is
Hmm.
really important for me. Unfortunately, India is so big. Then I meet like kids. I met an academy also, a club. Tomorrow I'm gonna go also where are the slum because I'm from the street too. So I want to show also this side, but in a nice way because it's not when I was poor. I was the age of 13 and I was begging money to buy a sandwich. I was still a happy person. So it's too much to do. I'm just staying in Mumbai. I want to go to Delhi. I want to go to Karal. So it's plenty of stuff. That's why it's my first trip, but not the last. I've been doing also lot of interview, and I just want to to understand the culture. I eat it, but I love Indian foods. Everyone know this is not a
My next
secret. So
question was about that only. That I saw your Instagram profile. I saw that you are having some of the delicacies of India. If you have tried Indian food, what's your favorite dish so far?
to be fair, is the simple one, butter chicken. Butter
Oh,
chicken. I go
that's a
crazy for
famous
butter.
choice. That's a
I,
famous choice.
I know butter chicken is the best for me.
And we saw you wearing all that pagdi and doing some of the bhangra also. You met a lot of kids here in India as well. Did you get the taste of Indian culture, a little bit of our folk dance and folk song as well?
Yes, definitely. Today, when I meet all those kids, they had like an entrance, like a celebration, and it was all those pretty little girl dancing, and they also even put me the red mark, but I'm trying like
Yes.
to take it, and all the tradition things. And this is just like I say, it's just the beginning. I think it's so much more to do. I also the sugar can, how to make the sugar can after tomorrow I'm gonna see how they do the laundry, the ladies like cleaning those things. So this is my goal, when I go to any country, I want to promote it and in the joyful way, always like crazy and laughing about everything, even when they are like sensitive matter. But it's 1.5 billion people here, and
Yeah.
I think I didn't even see 1% of India yet, but
Hmm.
for a first trip I'm already I'm already in love.
Definitely, Patrice. And since I just wanted to, even I went to France last year. I loved the culture there. I instantly fell in love with Paris. I just wanted to ask you if there is any stark similarity between the French people as well as the Indian people. And one thing that you found really uncommon when you came here and met a lot of Indians, that you thought that, people should not behave like this, or you have never seen somebody like this before?
No, I think is a lot of judgment people have from India. When I say I'm going there, I'm really straightforward. Don't go there. It's dirty. It's all of that. I think those people have never been here, and
Hmm.
they watch those stupid video where people show like the bad side
Yeah.
of India. But for me, my mom is French, of course, but my dad also from Senegal. So as an African also person, for me this is life. This is
Hmm.
real. Like they would say, oh, it's chaos, it's traffic. Yes, but I enjoy it. I'm
Hmm.
watching all the people. I love that. So I don't see anything I would say you shouldn't behave because first of all, my mom teach me to don't judge people and everyone, do what is right. Apart, of course, violence or doing all those stuff. Like I said before, I'm an advocate of ending the violence against children. But
Hmm.
even sometimes my security, I tell them like, be nice, be gentle with people, don't push them away. When they want a picture, I do the picture, the video, I stop for them because I came here to give back the love I've receiving for so many years.
Like I said, Patrice, you are a legendary footballer. Now you are retired, but you have a lot of fans in India. Is there any funny fan encounter that you prominently remember?
Really, what can I say? It was maybe or yesterday or today. And no, it wasn't funny, but he was so impressed. And I don't know if it's a tradition, so he put his hand on my feet and kiss. So,
Yeah.
so I was like, "Why? Oh no, you don't have to do that. No, you don't understand. You're a legend. You're a god." I said, "No, I'm just a human being." So I was like feeling so much overwhelmed. And also, when people sometimes they take picture, they take your hand. So it's something
Yeah.
also normal. But I find it they just want to connect with you. But just
Hmm.
like sometimes when he kissed, like after the fair, I was like, "Hey, please don't do this. I'm, I'm a human being. I'm like you."
No, it's ritual in our country. If they
Oh,
love a player, we praise sports. All right, we are a country that loves cricket. Our national game is hockey. We pray our players. That's the
yeah,
culture of our country. That is why I
amazing.
hugged your fan, touched your feet. But since you were in India, did you learn any Hindi slang or maybe a Hindi line apart from Namaste, which is already very common?
Yeah, Namaste is the easy one. Wait, I did when I did the pang. What it was? गन्ने का जूस. Ganea juice. I had the Ganea juice. मेरी गाड़ी में
Good
आके बैठ
news,
जा.
right?
Eh? मेरी गाड़ी में आके बैठ जा. Meri. What I गाड़ी was? Meri. No, Meri Gari. में आके बैठ जा. Maike Bacha. Any so few words, but no, I will. I speak six different language. It's the first time I come in India, but definitely on my next trip, I will try to impress you guys.
We are already impressed. We saw your tricks on the feed. We are already impressed. You don't have to impress us. Otherwise, you're already promoting our culture. You are in India. You are our guest. And in India, as I said before, we respect our guests at God. And you are the legendary player yourself. You have so many fans in India. But Patrice, as I mentioned before, in India, despite of hockey being our national sport, people here love cricket a lot.
Yep.
Slowly and steadily we are reaching the point where people have started appreciating football also. There is this state in our country, West Bengal, where football players, there are a lot of football players. Northeastern part of our country also plays a lot of football. If you have heard about Sunil Chetri, he's from our country. I don't know if you have met him or not, if you know him or not, but I just wanted your take on how exactly football should be promoted in a country like India.
I had this subject a lot, and like you say, is a cricket country. But I always say, when it rain, you can play cricket, and sometimes you have like 3 months of rain, whatever, and that's when the football can increase. I know people tell me in Kerala, that's where people are really fun and play a lot of football. So what
Hmm.
I see, and I say that to people, I want Indian people to have their own Ronaldo. They have their own Patrice Evra, not like idolize other people. And don't tell me in 1.5 billion you won't find like 100 Evra. So for the player they play in India, they told me the problem is after 9 years they don't have like the support, and
Yeah.
that's the main problem. But me, I from the streets to the star. So that's where I think we can like focus on going in the street, making like lot of tournament, and after making like a final and selected, for example, 5 elite player because I want an Indian player, an Indian person to play in the Premier League, to play in La Liga in Spain, and
Yeah.
this I believe in this. But you need to work with the right people. The people
Hmm.
believe in that, like, okay, let's make an Indian Cristiano Ronaldo or whatever. And if
Hmm.
people share the same value and believe in the project, then I will give my support and help. But I definitely believe in this. When I saw the kids playing on the street, this is already a good sign because
Hmm.
but now the new generation, they're always in their phone playing video game. So and what you got also, for example, and I got it here, you got the anger, the
Hmm.
passion,
Yeah.
the surviving mood. I have this. And that's why, in the pitch, I was giving everything because I was like representing my country. I was like representing my family,
Hmm.
friends. And imagine one player like decide become like coming playing in the Premier League, an Indian player. Imagine all the country will be proud of him. So
Right.
they have to push. The government have to be also interested of that.
Hmm.
It's not only about money because
Hmm.
this can make like even a massive visibility for India. Football is a massive platform. But I came here, I start to have like few meetings and I will keep talking and when we find the right person. But I think we should start from the young age,
Hmm.
going in the street, doing like some tournament, even doing like a TV program. Dubai wanted to do something like this,
Hmm.
where after that you pick five play and you train them for many years, and the
Yeah.
goal is for one of them, to go and play in the Premier League.
Right, right. And as I said before, we are slowly and steadily getting there. And players like you coming out in support for the young athletes here from India, it's a huge thing. Thank you so much, first of all, for that. But Sri, since you're retired now, what is that one thing that you miss the most about the field?
Nothing. I'll be honest with you. I'm someone. I live the present. I don't think about the past because you can live with regret. I don't think about the future because you can live with anxiety and stress. So I'm always focused in the present. I am more an happy person now than when I used to play. When I do some video and I see a comment, someone said, Patrice, my dad just passed away, but watching one of your video make me smile. This is
Mhm.
more important than winning the Champions League or the Premier League or the Italian league.
Mhm.
And that's where I am now. That's why you tell me no. I don't miss anything, or maybe the adrenaline, but I'm getting this adrenaline by traveling, meeting a lot of people. Like I said, what's driving me now is like become an advocate of ending the violence against children. I'm the only sportman in the world. I've done like a speech at the UN, like
Yeah.
2 years on the road. So I was like, if someone was telling me like this 13 years old one day will speak in the most powerful podium where like, Obama or Trump or whatever talk, I will not believe that. So that's why when you ask me, do you miss something on the field? No, I did my coach license. So
Hmm.
Alex Ferguson always tell me, Patrice, please go back to Manchester. You speak six different languages. You can bring so much to the game. You're so passionate. But right now I don't miss it. But maybe in 5 years, we never know. But if people help me to develop a country in any kind of sport or whatever, this I'm ready to do those kind of things.
Definitely. But if you were to talk about any one memorable moment from when you used to be on the field, what would be that one moment that you really keep close to your heart?
I will tell you the truth. The moment I memorize the most is when I was 17 years old and I signed my first professional contract. And I remember when I traveled in Italy and I went in my room, they give me the tracksuit, the flip-flop, like the trainers. And when we eat the food, I remember it was like two fork in one side, two knife on the other side. And I called my mom. I say, Mom, I am in heaven. I am in heaven here. People are serving us the food. We all dress the same. I was
Hmm.
looking myself in the mirror. For me, I already made it because I
Hmm.
didn't have all of that. So this is my most memorial moment. People will think I will say when we won the Champions League and the league and the cup in 2008. But no, this is the moment because I didn't even start. I was already like, happy.
And Patrice, you're a family man. How do you strike the balance between your professional
Yes.
and personal life?
So this is I think this is the most difficult part. My little girl, she's 5 months now. And I remember I took 1 month off. I tell my team, I don't travel for 1 month because I think when a woman give birth, that's when after that she needs the support. So I was the one like, waking up and changing the nappy, all of that. And I love it. But like you said, then after for 2 months I didn't see them because I was traveling around the world. After India, I'm based in Dubai, but I'm going to Dubai just for 2 days. I'm gonna
Hmm.
see them for 2 days. Then I have to fly to Qatar, then Saudi, then Manchester. So I'm living in a. When people say where you live right now, I say I'm living in a suitcase. But yeah, the balance for the family is quite hard. And I will give you also a little story of my first son, Lenny, and he was
Hmm.
3 years old. So
Mhm.
one day I come back home, he was crying. I said, "Why you cry?" He said,
Hmm.
because I hate Manchester United. I said, oh my God. I said, maybe he's a Liverpool fan or Arsenal fan or City fan. I said, why you hate Manchester United? He said, because they took my dad away. And that show you how much you have to sacrifice because people don't see that. But
Yeah.
behind the scene, it's really tough. It's really tough for the family and the wife.
Hmm. Hmm. Definitely. Patrice, last but not the least, what is that one thing that you are taking from India as a memory? And what is the one thing that you are giving to India?
Oh, I, to be honest, I take everything, everything, the energy of the people, the culture. It will be difficult to pick one thing, just like a smile. The smile I saw in many face, this is what I'm gonna take and go back. But what I give to India is just the love they give me back. That's what they deserve for so many years. So many years. That's why they say, oh, thank you so much, Patrick. I say thank you for all the support because my mom teach me where more you give, more you receive. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
Hmm.
And let's talk about the mom because people ask me, "Who is your idol?" Who is and people expect my idol is my mother. I think without my mom, I won't be here. That's why I say to kids when they ask picture, do you respect your mom? If they say no, no picture. If they say yes, I do the picture because the mom do everything. They sacrifice their life for the kids. They can die for the kids. Men, of course, we travel, we provide, but woman, and that's why I respect every woman the same way I respect my mother because this
Hmm.
is really important.
And couple of minutes back, I asked you this question that what is the similarity that you believe that you share with the Indians? I believe this is the similarity that you are going to be sharing with the Indians, that you pray your family, you keep your family first, you pray your mother, and a lot of Indians are going to connect with that thought. Patrice, would you like to close the show in French by greeting our fans and telling them goodbye and for staying tuned to our show?
Oh, franchement, ça a été un grand plaisir de venir ici en Inde. Quel magnifique pays. J'ai senti tout votre amour. Comme j'ai dit, c'est la première fois, mais ça sera jamais la dernière. Et je veux dire mon slogan, I love this game.
Thank you so much, Patrice, for talking to us. It was an honor to have you here. Thank you so much for promoting India and India's culture as well. And please do come back and talk to us more.
100%, and thank you, and you like keep smiling. This make me happy, so definitely I will come and talk more, and I will encourage many of people to come to India. That's why I do on my social, I'm sharing all the culture with all, like always, with respect, but I'm someone, I'm funny, even when it's a sensitive matter about races or whatever, I will disguise myself in a panda and dancing and take it off and say no to races. I'm white, I'm black, I'm chubby, but you have to love this game and you have to love life. So guys, enjoy, and this is the first and not the last.
Yes. Thank you so much, Patrice. Goodbye. Good luck.
Goodbye. Namaste. Bye bye.
Namaste. Namaste. Bye bye.